Have you ever felt like your conversations with AI are just fine, but not great? Like you're just scratching the surface of what it could do? Well, you're in the right place. In this explainer, we're going to show you how to move beyond those basic commands and get responses that are truly powerful, insightful, and, actually useful. So we've all been here, right? You're staring at the chat window, you type in a question, you hit send, and you wait for the magic to happen. It's becoming a daily or even hourly thing for so many of us. But this leads to a much bigger question. When you're talking to that AI, does it really get you? Does it understand your goal, the context, what you actually need? Well, the answer is a little more complex than you might think. And here's where it gets really weird. There's this thing called the AI empathy paradox. Research shows that we actually rate the quality of conversations with chatbots as being higher than with humans. Seriously. Yet at the exact same time, we feel they have way less empathy. So the chat itself is good, but that connection, that feeling of being understood, it's missing. So how do we bridge that gap? The answer is all about mastering the art of the prompt. And let's be clear, this isn't some secret technical skill for coders. It's a method. It's a structured way of communicating that turns you from just a user into a real collaborator with the AI. So what even is prompt engineering? Well, Wikipedia gives us a great definition. It's simply the process of structuring an instruction to get a better output. That's it. A better instruction gets you a better response. It's that simple and that incredibly powerful. I absolutely love this analogy. Think of an AI like a giant sphere that contains every possible answer. A vague, lazy prompt is like throwing a dart in the dark. You'll hit something, but probably not what you wanted. But a great prompt? It's like a laser pointer, guiding the AI to the exact precise spot where the best answer lives. The secret isn't just the AI, it's you. It's your prompt. Okay, let's get practical. We need a playbook. So we're going to use something called the WWWH framework. It's simple, it's memorable, and it makes sure you give the AI everything it needs to give you its absolute best work. It breaks down into 4 easy questions. Who are we talking to? Why are we asking? What do we want the final result to look like? And how should the AI go about figuring it out? I'm telling you, cover these 4 bases and the difference in your results will be like night and day. Let's start with who. This is where we use a really cool technique called persona-based prompting. Before you ask anything, you tell the AI who to be. For instance, you are an expert marketer who specializes in writing catchy email subject lines. Bam! Instantly, you frame the whole conversation and tapped into the right style and knowledge. Then comes the why. This is your ultimate goal. Don't just give it a task, explain the bigger picture. So instead of make a presentation, you say, I need to present our quarterly numbers to executives who are short on time and need to see the bottom line. That context is absolutely crucial. And then we have the what. This is where you get to be the director. Be specific about the output. How long? Between 500 and 600 words. What tone? Write in a friendly, encouraging tone. What format? Give me the answer as a bulleted list. Trust me, the more specific you are here, the less work you'll have to do fixing it later. And finally, there's the how. This is where you actually give the AI a step-by-step process. You can literally tell it how to think. For a tough decision, you could say, first, list the 3 options. Second, analyze the pros and cons of each in a table. Third, make a final recommendation based on that table. You're not just asking for an answer, you're teaching it how to get there. And this right here just says it all. The before prompt. Write a blog post about eco-friendly fashion. It's fine. You'll get something generic. But look at the after. It nails the what, a 1,000-word post on specific materials. It nails the who, the target audience. It even specifies how, by asking for impact and care instructions. The second prompt isn't just better, it's in a completely different league. So once you've got that WWH framework down, you can start to layer on some more advanced techniques, especially for those really complex tasks. First up is something called chain of thought prompting. This is amazing for problems that have multiple steps. All you have to do is add a simple phrase to your prompt. Think step by step. That's it. It forces the model to show its work just like in math class, and it dramatically improves its accuracy on things like logic puzzles or complex reasoning.
Next is Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG. Now, this one is a total game changer for getting facts right. RAG basically lets you point the AI to your own trusted documents, like your company's internal reports or the latest scientific research. The AI reads that stuff first before it answers. This grounds the AI in real, factual information and helps stop it from just making things up. So you might be wondering, why is all of this even necessary? Why can't the superintelligent AI just figure this stuff out on its own? Well, the truth is, these models have some pretty big limitations, and our prompts are what help them think better. And this gets to the heart of the matter. AIs face some major hurdles. For one, their data can be all over the place. Their training might be old. And they have zero awareness of the conversation you had with them 5 minutes ago. Our prompts are what provide that missing context and the essential guardrails to keep them on track. And this isn't just some abstract idea. A recent survey of businesses shows the real-world impact. Almost half of companies say data quality is a top challenge for using Gen AI. And getting it access to real-time information, that's another massive headache. The AI simply can't use data it can't get to. And get this, there's another fascinating challenge called catastrophic forgetting. This Reddit user describes it perfectly. If you train an AI too narrowly on one specific thing, it can actually forget its other general skills. So a great prompt is a balancing act. It keeps the AI focused on your task, but also reminds it of the broader context, so it doesn't get tunnel vision. So what's the big takeaway from all this? By learning to craft better prompts, you're doing more than just getting better answers. You're fundamentally changing your entire relationship with artificial intelligence. You're no longer just a person giving orders to a machine. You become its collaborator. You're the guide, the director, the one who provides the structure and context that allows the AI to push past its own limitations and create something truly remarkable. And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. In a world where AI can provide an answer to almost anything, what if the most valuable human skill is no longer knowing the answer, but mastering the art of asking the perfect question?